Most adventures start at home. That's where we're starting this one today. Oh. Folks, welcome to the channel. My name's Dave. Welcome to Van Camp 402. We have a bunch of new folks that have subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. I am a retired Omaha firefighter, married with 3 awesome boys, have a couple grandkids. Shout out to Bowden and Brooks. Somebody had a birthday recently. Happy birthday. We are working our way out to, as you can see in the title, well, hopefully you'll see it in the title, Coyne, Iowa. Kind of an interesting little camp here. I'm really excited. It's weird I get excited about these little small ones. Should be quiet. I'm hoping I'm the only one there. We do need to get rolling. I'm hoping to meet somebody, the city clerk, and I believe her name's Rhonda, and we'll try and get her on camera. But I just want a little history of the town, and you'll see what I'm getting into when we get down here. So we're gonna get on the road. I gotta stop and get some gas. You don't need to see all that. Welcome to the channel. We do a little weekly van camp in here and try and get out and have some adventures. Get across this busy intersection and get on the highway. We made it to camp. Right behind me is the Wabash Trace, and that's going to be kind of an integral part of our story today. All I'm doing right now is going to try and visualize. She said that I could pull my van around as long as it wasn't going to rain or whatever. I don't want to drive on any water lines or sewer lines. So they do have a plug-in. But we made it to camp. We just got to pull in here and get set up. I'm not exactly sure where we should park here, but we'll get it figured out. When I spoke to her on the phone, she did say they were going to leave me some firewood, and my God, this that can't be a better pile of firewood left for someone ready to camp. Oh, that's awesome! Thank you guys very much. City of Coyne, 2 thumbs up. We haven't been in your bathroom yet, but so far, knocking this one out of the park. I kind of had that feeling. Do you hear how quiet it is? I'm in a town. Just nothing. It's going to be a good camp. As Matthew McConaughey would say, green light. I'm just going to walk up here a little bit. Right now we're walking on what's called the Wabash Trace. This is an old converted rail line that is now a bicycle and running path. No motorized vehicles allowed. It was a huge project in the beginning, and actually I was a little bit a part of it. Or when I was racing bikes, I lived at the trailhead in Council Bluffs, Iowa for this. The Wabash Trace and I kind of go a long ways back. I helped build a couple of bridges, which is no big deal. There's a lot of people that did a lot more work than I did to make this thing happen. But we're camped right on the Wabash Trace. And one thing you can do is, if you're into cycling, cool adventure is start in Council Bluffs and ride down here and camp, stay overnight, refuel, head back to Council Bluffs the next day. It'd be a cool little bike packing adventure. Yeah, that's what this trail allows. We're just gonna walk up here a little bit. We're waiting for the city clerk to get back so I can make sure I can set up camp. I don't wanna have to set up and then move the van. So I was gonna bring the dogs up here to this bridge, and then we're gonna head on back to the van. All right, we made it to this little bridge. Kind of a cool little view down here. Pretty big drop, actually. But these old train bridges have worked great for, oh, hold on. Sook, you want the ball? Sook wants the ball. This is my day. So these old train bridges, they have to be like planked, and then they do the crushed limestone over the top of them. What a great place for a walk. So I'm gonna get the dogs back. We're gonna get them a little bit of water, make sure we're set up right. We are definitely gonna take advantage of this today and go for a really cool long walk. I feel like we're officially in camp. What a great place to be, my goodness. I knew it. I knew this was going to be a gold mine of camping in southwest Iowa. I don't know if you've noticed lately, I've been trying to hit a little bit more southwest Iowa, and I do have, I think, probably 4 or 5 more spots that I want to get to this year in southwest Iowa. I think it's a completely undiscovered area of camping in the Midwest with beauty, price, locations. A lot of this stuff is free out here that I'm finding. There's a bunch of wildlife management areas down here in southwest Iowa that are just beautiful. This campsite in Coyne, Iowa, I think I saw it. It isn't on iOverlander, and I'm going to drop it in there for you. It's a great segue to another topic. We have to do a subscriber shout out real quick. I do want to give, and I mean this in all sincerity, a huge subscriber shout out to Darren O. And Darren, you know who you are. You and I have talked a little bit offline. Hold on, is our exposure off here? Let's check. Oh, can I adjust it here? Oh, I can. Nice. While we're recording, look at that, I learned something today. Hey, much better. All right. Darren, on your Google Maps reviews, you've been here, I think it was May of 22 or something along those lines, and the pictures that you leave, and sometimes you'll leave a description, but not always, but man, I will tell you, your pictures help me pick my campgrounds all the time, and that's kind of what I hope my YouTube videos do down the road, is help people pick campgrounds down the line. I'm just trying to show folks that, hey, in your little corner of the woods, there's places to camp. You just gotta scratch a little bit and dig a little bit, and then man, do you find some hidden gems, some really good spots. Absolutely amazing. The dogs are having a blast. We've got a ton of firewood. We're gonna do a fire. I think it's gonna be a good one. Darren, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. What you've done with Google Maps is probably one of my main resources that I use personally to find campgrounds. Like if I see your pictures, I'm like, hey, things look good there. Definitely appreciate what you're doing. Shout out to Darren. Right now, we're going to go for a quick walk. Maybe not even a quick one. We're going to go for a long walk down the Wabash Trace. Maybe just a camera and the video camera. Let's go. That stuff is always kind of cool. That's the original rail line that is running underneath several sections. Usually they take that iron out, and I'm not sure why it's actually still there. A little bit hazardous for someone on a bike, but keep your head up, right? It's about a, I don't know, 20-foot section of rail that's still left on this crossing. Cool place. Well, we've made it up to this, looks like it was some sort of a bridge, something behind me. Not super far. It is pretty warm in here tonight. The dogs are definitely warm. It's mid 80s, dew point's a little high, and it's kind of a warm fall day. Man, am I ready for pants. Very, very ready for pants. No bugs, cool. I'd rather be cold than hot. I know, I'm weird. We do have, look over my shoulder. That is Southwest Iowa. That's where I grew up. Feel very comfortable in these places. So put Coin, Iowa on your list. It's a good spot. We are just getting back to the van to camp. Great little spot here. It is a little bit windy, and I'm a little worried about that because our next thing, I'm going to throw the drone up. I think it's quieted down enough. I'm going to put the dogs on leash and get them a little bit of water. We had a great walk down this trail. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Little Blair Witch Project type stuff in there. You guys remember that movie? Next up is we're going to throw the drone in the air, and then I think I'm starting to get hungry, so we're going to do a little dinner. All right, let's get the dogs a drink here. Hey, let your sister get a drink. Come on, Navy, you want a drink? Come on, come here, come get a drink. Come here. Here, drink. Dinner tonight, and I don't want to, I can't even say I'm stealing someone else's idea. Somebody's biting me down there. I want to try Steve Wallis's onion burgers. No, sorry, onion burgs. That's how he calls them. So I've got my onion soup mix. I have some beef stock. We're gonna set this all up right here and cook. I have a few frozen Costco Angus patties. Man, if you have a Costco in your area, you like burgers, I would say get the Angus. They $1.54 or something a piece. Awesome burger, frozen, pre-pattied, ready to go for $1.54 for like a lunch or something. With all that protein, you can't beat that. So we're gonna do a Steve Wallis onion burg tonight. I just want to give it a shot. We're going to do some beef stock and some onion, and let's get the propane stove out and let's get started on some dinner. I'm hungry. Let's get to cooking. We are getting there, aren't we? Let's get this stuff going, huh? We need that going, and we need some water boiling here shortly. Okay, got some beef broth. Let's look at that one more time. Steve did au jus. This was going to work better for me tonight with the dogs, so we're going to do a couple cups of this in with the French onion soup mix. Let's find that French onion soup. Gotta get the burgers on the grill. That thing's getting hot already. So these are onion bergs. That's just Steve's name for them. I'm gonna use this as my stirrer for right now. Let's get this mixed up. I'm gonna get the burgers on the grill. The beef and onion mixed together smells really good. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound of the cooking. Those burgers sound great. Do the classic Steve Wallis onion berg, and he like boils his for hours in a slow cooker crock pot. But we're just gonna try and let's grab this real quick and see where this is at. Oh, close to boiling. So I did beef broth, some water, and some onion soup mix. The burgers are on the grill pan, and they are about, oh, how's that sound? Does that sound like America? Me flipping an Angus patty in southwest Iowa. Good place to be. Oh yeah, we gotta turn that up. Let's get this party started. Those burgers gotta sit. I'm gonna set my timer for like an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. We have to do this the proper Steve Wallis way. More onion. That guy is awesome. It's just me here tonight. He had Crazy Neighbor in one of the last ones I saw with, I think when they did the billboard. Actually, I had my wife watch that, which was kind of cool. Some onion soup mix, some water, and I'm just gonna take these burgers right off the grill. Let me show you what I have going on in here right now. There are those burgers. They're swimming in that beef broth and onion soup mix. We're gonna put the lid back on, and let's turn that heat way down. You guys keep me honest there. We just want that to simmer. This is what we're working with, the Sara Lee Artigiano. It's French. All right, we made it. Ooh, watch out for that table. I have one more burger that's over there just floating. So Steve added onion to his onion burger. That looks incredible. I do have one extra burger if anybody's out there and wants to swing by real quick. Cheers. Let's see how this is. Steve Wallis onion berg. Beef and onion complement each other really well. That's really good. Like Steve does his for 4 to 5 hours, almost like it's a meatloaf type thing, or tastes incredible. We are moving and grooving. As you can see, here's the Coin Community Center, and this is where I'm parked at. Really great campground. Like everything's freaking taken care of. Just saw we got a great big full moon coming up too. All right, I'm gonna keep walking. We're gonna do some pictures for a few minutes. Check back when we get to camp. guys want some breakfast? Let's do this. Well, good morning. Let me get out of here. There we go. All right, we got some food for the dogs. Man, did we sleep good. It is so quiet here. It's just perfect. All right, let's get you guys set up, huh? Sookie gets homemade stuff. Look at that, guys. What a great camp. Definitely 2 thumbs up. I am going to walk you through the bathroom real quick. Bathroom tour, 2 thumbs up in there as well. They do have recycling over here, and someone's dropping recycling off in the dumpster. Just got a few things to get picked up, and we're going to get out of here. They do have a water spigot. The water is great. And the bathhouse, I'm guessing they have to lock this thing up quite a bit. Go ahead and go on in. So here's your bathhouse. And if we needed to use it, they do have a shower. Nice new curtain there. Sink, place to dry, nice little water heater. Bathroom couldn't be cleaner. We definitely get 2 thumbs up on that one. It does have power. Guess, like I said, in the wintertime, I'm guessing this is all closed down. It's a pretty solid door. And there's the girls. About to have everything picked up here. All right, folks. Sookie, come here. All right, folks, that's a wrap on this episode. We are going to finish packing up and get home. My coffee is ready. Stoked about that. If you do stay down here, there is not a convenience store close, anything like that. So make sure you're completely self-contained. I did bring coffee and a Bobo's peanut butter and jelly thing for breakfast this morning for our drive home. Thanks so much for being here. Everybody have a safe week. This has been a really solid place to stay. I wonder if they'd let me do a winter camp here. That'd be kind of neat too. I just have the stove and the rug to get and the extension cord. 3 things. Like that car behind us, we're going to get on the road. Thanks so much, like I said, for being here. Everybody stay safe. Have a great week.